What's poppin'? I'm back. And I got something to say, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the like button. And subscribe to that bell. Type done in the comment section once you do those things. Alright, so I'm going to make this video quick. And because those 20-minute videos take forever to upload, y'all. So, the word of the day is quitting equals crazy. I repeat, quitting equals crazy. I'm going to tell you why. So I was real heavy, or I have been real heavy in the Telegram the past few days. Like I've been in there for hours the past few days, just on and off, not all at one time. And it just sounds like there's so many things coming right around the corner. So if you guys have been in the Telegram as well, you see that I believe I saw, because I could be wilding, Grinch has his own Pepe project coming out, which I think they're going to have a pink sale for it. And since we already have a strong community, even if the Pepe train is, dying down, or maybe they're having a correction for the main token, we could still launch our own thing. I don't know what the utility would be, but if you guys remember last year with Grinch Bucks, I think that joint got up to like 4 million or something, either 2 or 4 million in like a month, because those miners weren't lasting long at that time. At its peak, I should say, because everybody was trying to make like the next baked beans or whatever. So he already has a resume in the community. So when he comes out with something, people will support it. That's one thing. So basically what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of things like literally happening, or people are showing you snippets of things, yet people are still quitting. People are still selling at zero. Like people are selling at 0.27 or wherever we're at, and selling large amounts at that. Like what I'm not going to sit here and do is sell 450 drip for $100. That's what I'm not doing. He's just saying that behind the scenes he really is. Well, you could check the wallet address. I know you guys know where it is. Because it just don't make sense to do that. And I heard somebody say this. It might be Drip Coach. I'm not sure, but I'm going down with the ship. Just the same thing I did with some of these other projects. I'm going down, but I don't see myself going down because there's so many things coming out. So we got Grinch, we got the Pepe, Grinch Pepe, right? Okay, so I watched Lene's video. Shouts out to Lene. But I was doing something. I was driving around. I was doing something. So the part, like right at the part where he said something like, there's some type of rumor going out about some insider. I can never find out why or what people are talking about. I always catch the tail end of like a conversation, and I feel like it's some type of inside joke. Maybe I'm just tripping on that. But somebody's talking about some insider in something. But I didn't want to scroll all the way up on Telegram to find out. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to find out somehow, and I still haven't found out. But let's just say we got Pepe Grinch, right? Remember Ray was talking about somebody in the community on one of his lives, or it might have been a longer video, of they want to integrate some AI with Web3 and do something with Drip. So that's 2 projects. Then we got another community member that's coming out with drip.21, which I haven't seen any footage, but shouts out to Stunner, because I know he's not going to mention something that's bogus. So if he's excited about it, I'm like, okay, it should be something good. And I'm not the best, what is it called, blackjack player, but I know enough to get by. I know enough to have a good night. I know enough to have a good day, like a good session. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I'm going to definitely be participating in. And people out there seeing some footage they're hype about. That's 3. We also have Drip Drop Draw Faucet. That's 4. We know what that's going to do. We got people ready for that. Drip Drop Draw Reservoir. That's 5. Which is going to come out maybe a month or 2 later, give or take. This going to add to the bullishness based on what Ray is saying to the ecosystem. That's 5 things. Then we got scratchies. That's 6. These are all things coming out within the next what? Within the next 2 months, starting in the next week or two, starting from the next week or two to the next, because after, excuse me, after drip drop draw and the layer 2 comes out, for me, based on what the roadmap looks like, it looks like there's going to be a domino effect. There's just going to be bam, 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 just something just coming out, bam, bam, and there's every time something comes out, let's just take a I don't know. Sorry guys, I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. Let's just look at, and hopefully somebody who got in before me, they're more familiar. I like when people do this, but what they do is they show like the roadmap of the price of drip and when it went up and down and up and down, and normally the price will go up like crazy, just with either speculation or a project coming out. Like you had the Manor Farm, you had the Animal Farm, and different versions of it, Piggy Bank. Like every time something was getting ready to come out, the price would just go crazy. But the people who've been in longer than me, they know how to articulate that way better. So the reason why I say that is we're gonna have things just bang, just coming out, boom, boom, every 2 weeks, boom, every month, boom, every other month, boom, just something just coming out, and every time it's gonna get that. We could potentially see a rally in the price, especially if it's something bullish that the utility is gonna be strong enough to make things happen. Up, and also the auto battling game, which I'm excited about. It's me, myself, and a few other gamers that's gonna be doing live streams, content, consistent content and things of that nature. So we got the auto battling game, and I know there's something else I'm missing. These are all the things that I've been just seeing on and off in the Telegram the past few days. And people are, you mean to tell me, you trying to convince me, you on the sideline trying, hey bro, just go ahead and sell that, man. I heard there's some drip YouTubers selling big bags to get out. And honestly, if they see this, here's the part. To me, that's an emotional decision, because the reasoning behind doing that is because you might feel like, oh, the devs are moving too slow. Oh, this is not happening at this time. This is not. I don't like these content creators at the top, or whatever the reason is. Because there's, it could be the macho, masculine, everybody wants to be the head guy type of situation for those guys, those anonymous guys that are selling with a lot of referrals. But here's the thing. Those guys made a lot of money. The question I have for you guys out there is, do you think they're going to make a lot of money with something, leave, and then and reject the opportunity to make a lot of money again? Yes or no? Somebody put yes or no in the comment section. Because in my mind, if I made $500,000 doing one thing, and then I left that thing alone, and then that thing comes back to give me a potential chance to make $2 million, I'm gonna just, I'm good. Like, who's gonna do that? So my point is, these dudes that's doing that crap, they're gonna have to come right back on back, but they're gonna have to buy high. That's the reason why I don't care when dudes talk about how long they've been in crypto, or how good they speak English, how many degrees they got. None of that stuff matters. Because if you're gonna do that and then you don't mind buying high, and your justification is, I made a lot of money anyway, I don't mind buying high, that's up to you. You guys see me do a lot of crazy stuff last year. I'm not trying to keep buying high on everything and selling low. Like, come on now. So a lot of those people gonna have to come back, man. I made a video talking about the whales coming back. We're gonna have whales coming back. We're gonna have weirdos coming back. We're gonna have new people coming in. Because remember, this is this is drip part 2. Like, this is if we just imagine if we went to another blockchain or something, and we let the guys in the DAO, beef up the price and do their thing, get first dibs, and it's just gonna take off. So, and then we still got lending on the table. We still got insurance on the table. I came up with I was talking about insurance for I think an hour straight the other day to somebody, because there's so many things we can do. We can have people paying in BUSD for insurance, a monthly thing of BUSD that covers you up 70%. And I got that number from somebody. I don't know if it was Ray or Forex. Somebody put that number out there. But it covers you 70%. And what we can do is we can have the funds going into like either some type of wallet or some type of vault or some type of situation to where, and we can have this in the white paper so it's not anything sleazy. We can have it like, let's just say we got 10,000 people paying $50 a month or something, month after month. Everybody's not going to be getting hacked, so we can have it in the code in the white paper to say, yo, we can have dual purposes for it. So this is going into some type of treasury, and it could be used for blah 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 blah. We can even do something like we pay everybody who put in money gets paid out a lower yield monthly, and so it goes for another yield, and it goes for people who are compromised. Have multiple uses for the funds, so they're not just sitting there and just piling up to 10 million. It's just sitting there, and we could be using that for something else. So it's so many things we can do, and I just noticed. I know it's about to take off. I know there's guys out there that do not like bullish videos because they're in their feelings. I know. I see a lot. There's people out there making drip FUD videos every single day. There's guys out there doing it, man. So those guys gonna have to start deleting videos. That's why I wouldn't do that. It's all hot until you gotta delete the video. Cause who gonna want to keep up? You know what? I'm making this video too long, man. But the moral of the story is quitting equals crazy. Now, based on everything I just said, I want to ask the viewers and the listeners out there. Based on everything that I just said, does now quitting equals crazy? Does it equal that? I just want to know. Does quitting equals crazy? Because it sounds like it does to me. So we're gonna go ahead and hydrate right now, and we are at 27. You know what I'm saying? Or we should be, unless we get played somehow, some way, with some weird tax going on. All right, so we are almost there. We are like 2 days, maybe, because in 2 days you get like 400 something drips. So we're like a day and a half, 2 days, whatever. And this is gonna be my first max wallet. I maxed out in another project, another knockoff project. But I wanted a well account in drip. I said this last year around February or March, when I was seeing the big guys in the platform pop off, and I had to sit on the sidelines and wait. But I didn't give up though. I had to spend a year and a half almost of grinding and building, and I did not DCA until that went under $10. Because I bought it. Let me just give you a quick rundown of my story in this ecosystem. So I heard about it. I heard about drip 2021 of I want to say the summer, but maybe the fall. And I thought it was a scam, so I didn't get in. That was mistake number one. Then later on that year, around October, I started investing into scam miner projects and NFTs. I started losing money in that. And I thought about drip again around November, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna jump in, but I didn't do it until February. I didn't buy drip till the end of February. And then I didn't put my drip in the faucet until May the 3rd or something March the 3rd. So I wasted a lot of time, but I still made sure I got in. I bought $8,500 worth of drip when drip was worth $85 a drip, which was around I bought like around the end of last February of 2022. And then I put it in the faucet because the reason why I didn't put it directly in the faucet is because when I bought it, I kept it on the sideline in case I wanted to sell for something else because I wasn't fully invested. And then around March 3rd, I went ahead and put it in the faucet. So I bought maybe 90 drip for $8,500. And then throughout my journey with participating in other platforms, I didn't DCA again. I told myself I wasn't getting no more drip until the price went under $10. Even though I didn't want to see that happen. And when you're at a $80 drip, a $70 drip, when you're at higher prices, you don't know how low something would go. So you just be waiting forever. So I just told myself I'm going to keep compounding for 2 years until I finally get a max account. Because when you're looking at a $50 drip, that price still look attractive enough to keep you going for that long. But eventually, new projects started coming out. People started selling drip to want to get into new projects and blah 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 blah. And then the prices kept dropping. And I'm like, oh snap, $10. Now imagine a $10 drip right now. That's like a dream. But at one point, I was in. The price was going under. It went under 10. I started allocating some fiat to on ramp, which was a nightmare. It took me about a month just to get. It took me like a month just to get a certain amount of capital from my bank to on ramp to on ramp. So I was doing like 2,000 at a time, 3,000 here and there, at $7, and then the price of drip went down some more to like 5 or 4 and 3. I was DCing at those points, and I think around 3 that's when I stopped. And I think I got a little bit more at like $1.75 or something. So the moral of the story is, out of all those mistakes I made last year, I didn't play with this one though. I didn't play around with this one though. When this one came around, I said, you know what? I'm going to buy low. And when the price goes high, I'll sell some. But I'm not going to buy low and sell low. I'm not going to buy high and sell low because I got in at $85 drip, $10 drip, $7 drip. I'm not going to do all that stuff. So with everything that's coming out, and gave you guys a refresher on my story, and for those who are new, with everything coming, let's go ahead and burn some drip because I'll be forgetting to do this, man. With everything coming out, and shouts out to MetaMask last night, gave me the scare of my life because I came home from like doing a whole bunch of stuff, and my MetaMask account like reset itself, or I think they did like some type of update, and I had to enter all my information in again, and I thought I got hacked. So that's whenever MetaMask does that, it's like once every 4 or 5 months or whatever. That's some scary stuff. Cause I'm like, man, I haven't clicked on anything bogus. I haven't clicked on nothing bogus. Like why am I having a problem with MetaMask right now? But yeah, that was the thing. So and with the update with MetaMask, you don't have to manually add the RPCs. They have them all listed. So as soon as you like get in, you know how you have to re-enter all your stuff. Or I think it's a faster way to do it, but I'm too lazy to figure that out. So for me, I have to re-enter everything. I have to re-add all the RPCs. But they have all the main ones like Phantom, Matic, Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain. So I just added all the basic ones, and then I have to re-add some other stuff. But yeah, man. Back to drip. Quitting equals crazy. I'm gonna put that in the title because it is what it is. And then the next video I'll do in the next 2 days, unless I max in the middle of the night or something, but I'll still do the video the next day. We're gonna have a little party. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it, man. So after, I'm just gonna give you guys a heads up. I'm probably gonna slow down even more on videos unless I want to make like a troll bullish video where like I'm talking about something that's drip 21. I'll just spend the whole thing talking about that, or Grinch Bucks, even though that might come out by the 15th. At least that's what it said on the thing that I saw on Telegram. So it's gonna be me creating a second wallet. Is pretty much, and it's gonna be. I said it wasn't gonna be a long, but it actually is. It's gonna be me creating a second wallet, and that's not gonna be a fun to show that journey. I'm just, so I need something that I can actually document, that's entertaining and that's fulfilling to watch. So I might slow down on content until something comes out. Or I might just get on here and make a real short video about speculating things in the Telegram. So I'm gonna figure something out, and then I'll just show you guys like the new wallet, just so I can have something to show. But other than that, man, it's been a long ride. It's been fun, and guess what? This is only the beginning. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to that like button, and click that bell. It's Icy. And I'll see you guys on the next video.